Do you ever wonder why, when you have to speak in front of a group or get up on stage, all of a sudden your heart starts beating really quickly, or you lose your voice, your breath, your face gets flushed, maybe your body feels stiff? If this is happening a lot, and it's not just the normal nerves or surge of adrenaline that you get before you speak, then you need to unlock. You need to get to the bottom of whatever is holding you back. And that means unlocking your storytelling potential. But how do you do that when you repeatedly feel nervous? You see a pattern of these nerves or fears causing so much discomfort. There are two simple ways to identify whatever is going on, because when you feel this way, it is a physiological response that you have, which is completely normal. Our bodies sense and react to any kind of overwhelm, anxiety, and yes, fear. That's how our brains are wired. But if you could just step back for a moment and look at some of the patterns. When does this happen? Who's around me? Is it a certain feeling that I have inside of me, or is there something external that helps to create these feelings? That's the difference between the inner state of mind and the external state of mind, and getting to the belief, especially if it's an inner state of mind. For example, somewhere along the line, if you feel like you're shy or you're an introvert, is that because somebody labeled you and that's a belief that you have since you were 5 years old? I'll give you an example. I remember being about 6 or 7 years old and constantly being told I wasn't good in math. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it was me not being good in math, girls not being good in math, but that's how I grew up. So I chose a profession, communications, public relations, where I thought you didn't need math because I didn't think I was good at it. And then when I went for my MBA, I had to take statistics and calculus. I had no choice. However, when I remembered where it came from and then applied myself and challenged my thinking, I actually aced statistics and I got an A in calculus, much to my surprise. It's the same thing. Where did this inner state of mind causing all of this discomfort come from that makes you feel as if you can't get out there and speak or you're no good at it? Get specific to see where this occurred in your life. Now, the outer state of mind is a little bit different. The circumstances, what's going on externally, because you might feel, I'm a really good speaker. I can lead my peers, a team of professionals. I'm extroverted. I love being outspoken with my friends. However, if I have to go on stage and there's a bunch of VCs in the audience, I clam up. That's an external circumstance because of the audience you're in front of. And there are certain ways that once you unlock what it is and realize, you can then reframe, have a better emotion, take some steps to feel better about that audience so that you can show up to unlock the storytelling potential. It's the same thing with maybe you feel great in a smaller setting. You go to a community event, bunch of round tables, you have to stand up, introduce yourself. Maybe you're sharing a 5-minute talk in front of different colleagues. However, if you have to go on stage in front of 500 people, walk out alone, there's one microphone and only you, that causes anxiety. And it happens every time. But if you can identify, then maybe you can change the setup, the technology. Maybe you can address exactly why that's happened and when it first started. All of this questioning of beliefs and things that have happened to you get you to be more specific to unlock that potential and to reframe so that you can feel a little bit better every time, so that after a while, if you continuously challenge yourself, your thoughts and your beliefs, when it comes time to present, you're really in a different place and you're attacking those fears and you're shrinking them and you're getting to a place where you can then align and lead the conversation. Hope this information was helpful. Let me know how you're doing and how you're going to step back and unlock some more of your potential.